Introducing George Friedrich Handel. George Friedrich Handel was a towering figure in the Baroque era, both musically and physically. People called him the Great Bear because of his large frame and the way he lumbered along the narrow streets of 18th century London. At a single meal, he could polish off an entire table laden with his favorite foods. He had a booming voice laced with a thick German accent. He did not suffer fools or temperamental singers gladly. It is said that Handel once dangled an opera singer out of an upper-story window just because she refused to sing an aria the way he wanted it sung. She found out the hard way that this was one composer you had better handle with care. He was an international figure whose career took him far from his native Germany. The years he spent in Italy allowed him to perfect his skills, particularly when it came to writing concertos and especially operas. Eventually, Handel moved to London, England, where opera seria was all the rage. It was a style of Italian opera based on grand mythological themes. Opera productions in the 18th century were lavish affairs, with gods descending from the heavens in gilded chariots, ablaze with spectacular effects. Much like audiences fill stadiums today, screaming and swooning at the feet of pop stars like Lady Gaga or the Beeb, 18th century audiences idolized their favorite singers, especially the Italian male sopranos known as castrati. In his operas, Handel presented listeners with a string of dazzling da capo arias, showcasing the technical brilliance of each star performer. During the 1720s, Handel's success seemed unstoppable. In short, he was the Andrew Lloyd Webber of his day. So it must have come as a great shock to him when, during the 1730s, he realized that the public's taste had changed. His new operas now played to empty houses. It seemed that the formula that had served him so well for so many years wasn't working for him anymore. So what did he do? Well, like a phoenix, he rose from the career ashes, reinventing himself as a great choral composer. He created the English Oratorio, a large-scale choral work that had all of the musical drama of opera without the exorbitant cost of sets, costumes, and the enormous salaries demanded by superstar singers. In his final years, Handel's fame and reputation grew. He lived his professional life on the stages of Europe, but kept his private life to himself. In 1759, the final curtain came down. With due ceremony, the Great Bear was laid to rest in London's Westminster Abbey.